Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. This is my post-market wrap-up on this Wednesday, November 25th, 2020. You know, I'll tell you, just watching this market, trying to move money around, paying attention to what's going on is exhausting. Really does take a lot out of you. And right now, I'm pretty tired. That's the truth. All right, so let's talk. A lot of stuff happened today. This market, yet another all-time record high for the Nasdaq. Stocks finished mixed. Um, Dow put on a slight loss, S&P 500 a slight loss, but the Nasdaq, yes indeed, a new record high in the face of several rounds of abysmal economic news. Number one today, an epic number with regard to first-time claims for unemployment last week, 778,000. Our trade deficit continues to balloon. Personal income fell 0.7% last month. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. We are in free fall. We are in collapse. We are in meltdown. And there is really no other way to look at it. But we did hear from the Federal Reserve today. And, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. All right, so let's just go back to these markets real quick. We finished mixed. NASDAQ put on a new record high. This whole market's going much higher. Okay. Cryptocurrencies did turn around and fall under some pressure. Believe it or not, gold and silver got bid higher. Dollar also fell under some pressure. We'll talk about that in a little bit. 10-year yield 0.88. Crude oil getting bid higher. It's ridiculous. But that's the environment we are in, and it's all designed to do one thing: prop up the stock market at the expense of the middle class, something that has been going on now for years, and it will not stop. It'll just accelerate. So what I want to do here is I want to do a little blow by blow with you. Okay, so let's do that. All right, I already talked about the jobless claims, higher than expected. You can't make this stuff up. They're all saying the same thing. CNBC, I'm going to read this to you. Weekly jobs claims higher than expected. They didn't expect it. Are you kidding me? I mean, really, you've got to be kidding me. But I guess that's the truth here. We are seeing a phenomenon occur again. Yet another wave of U.S. small business closures. It's not stopping. Meanwhile, Mnuchin just said this week he has $750 billion. What is he waiting for? Steve Mnuchin, sir, what are you waiting for? I know what you're waiting for. You want them all gone because, sir, you, Steve Mnuchin, the soon-to-be going out Treasury Secretary, you have a job, and that is to destroy any competition with this new corporate agenda, this United States of corporate America. That's what your job is, and you are being very successful in doing so, sir. Or should I say thing. There was another piece of economic news that was just abysmal. Let me read this to you. Breaking. U.S. durable goods orders rise in October. Oh, but here's the kicker. But are lower 1.1% year over year. So that's 4 rounds of bad economic news today. And yet the NASDAQ, new record high. How's that? It's incredible. Breaking. U.S. personal income plunges 0.7%. It's crazy. Well, here's another one. 5. U.S. Consumer Sentiment Survey slips again. Wow. But this is it, man. This is the new reality show. Now, I want to read this to you. Okay, this is Reuters, and I'm quoting. This is a quote from Reuters. Okay, New York, Reuters. The U.S. dollar having fallen as low as 91.941 earlier in the session today, its weakest since September 1st. Still, the dollar is expected to continue to fall The dollar has come under pressure in recent months from expectations that U.S. rates will remain near historic lows for years to come. Duh. Look, again, this goes back to what I've been talking about. Here we go. Food banks are being overrun. Long lines from food banks across the country. It's everywhere. But you're not supposed to know about this. You're not, we were supposed to be in a V-shaped recovery. Maybe it was even a super V. How about it's an inverted V and we're going down? Now, how about this? Come December, as a matter of fact, the day after Christmas, 14 million workers face losing unemployment benefits. But let's focus on all these other things. Again, this is a mechanism to destroy the middle class. I think you know that if you follow this blog. Now, we heard from the Fed today, and I'm going to cover more, but the Fed minutes showed this from their last meeting. The Fed is weighing adjusting bond purchases to provide more help for the economy fairly soon. More help for the economy. So, explain this to me. Let me reposition myself here because I'm really not too bright. How will the Federal Reserve vastly inflating the debt and buying more bonds, suppressing rates, how will this help the average person? Well, it will succeed in devaluing the dollar, making their life a lot harder. But you see what yellow stain here is explaining is it will boost the stock market. That's what it's all about. Let me ask you, do you believe that the Federal Reserve is more concerned with helping the average person, like maybe yourself, or more with enriching, people that are already well off? I think the answer is obvious, and it's in your face. Here we go. Let me read this. This is also from the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee. Okay, are you ready? FOMC committee officials expressed concern about the pace of the economic recovery, noting that growth was still way off pace. Recovery. Are they kidding? I don't think they are kidding. And again, it just adds to the insanity of the current environment that we're in. Let me close out of that real quick. So look, what's the takeaway from, I guess, what we heard from the Fed? It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. You can expect something I've told you would happen and has been happening and will get much worse. Mass debt acquisition. They're buying it all. They're buying the world. And it's still no secret that the Fed is funneling dollars around the world to other central banks who are buying whatever they can using dollars. I want you to understand that. See, you're really not supposed to know that, so let's keep that between you and I. But the fact of the matter is we are in the midst of a takeover, an unprecedented takeover without firing a single shot. And the Fed is the winner. Central banks around the world are the winners. Well, the people get sucked dry, more than dry. I mean, this is a plan many, many years in the making. The creation of this new feudal system, a two-tier society, extreme haves, extreme have-nots. It's really in your face if you're not understanding what you're seeing. That is what you are seeing, an economic free fall. Meanwhile, think about it. Come this Christmas, Christmas bonuses for the Wall Street banks, for Wall Street in general, are going to be their largest ever in history. Larger bonuses than they have ever had. Well, how can that possibly be, you might ask? Well, you see, the management of these Wall Street corporations, the Wall Street banks, they get paid off of share price. Stock market, where we are right now, well, NASDAQ just hit an all-time record high. Today, we just hit new record highs yesterday as well. So understand, where you stand in the middle of this, people are outside freezing their rear ends off, waiting on food lines, while Wall Street is going to get their biggest, fattest bonuses they have ever had. Does that sound right to you? I guess it would, if you have an understanding and a perspective on where we are going here. Extreme haves, extreme have-nots, right here in the United States of America. What used to be, this is a new America, a new world order. Welcome to Dow 30,000. All right, look, with that said, people, I want you to ponder these things that I cover here. I want you to think about these things that I cover here. And more importantly, instead of sitting there doing nothing, what does it mean for you? How can you escape what's coming or what's already happening to you? Because I can promise you it's about to get worse, a lot worse. So you need to start, if you haven't already, you need to start thinking about what you can do to save yourself from this current situation. You can choose to do nothing, or you can weaponize it against those that are trying to destroy you. It's that simple. And that's what this channel is all about. It's what I'm all about. Helping you for free. Weaponize this system against those that are trying to destroy you. I think that's a pretty noble cause. Understanding these markets, how they work. Putting together a plan how to beat the system over in the short run and in the long run. That's why I say we got it covered from every angle. Every single angle that you want to look at, we got it covered. And if you've been following my work, bravo to you, because you have done exceedingly well. You've put yourself in the right spots moving forward. Anyway, I really hope people are going to wake up to the reality of what is. Because like I said, you haven't seen anything yet. All right, look, people, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. I will not be doing any video blogs tomorrow. I might post a few things here or there, but I will not be doing a video blog. The market is closed tomorrow. I get a day off. And like I said in the beginning of this video, sometimes this is really exhausting to me. You know what I do? Sometimes when I finish this and I finish trading, I literally just go crash on the couch for a little bit. This is very draining, honestly. Anyway, people, I really love all of you a lot. I mean that from the heart, and I wish you the happiest of days tomorrow. Wherever you are in the world, we need each other. We belong to each other, okay? And we gotta help each other, get through this together. We are a team, all of us, my lions, my followers, my friends, all of us. And there are many tens of thousands of you all over the world. It seems kind of crazy for me to sit here and say that, but it is. There are, I don't know, what do I have? On YouTube alone, 143,000 people follow this, not counting my other social networks. It's pretty big. And I feel like we together are making a difference because that's what it's all about. It's not about anything else except that. Anyway, I'm out of here. I will see you Friday. Have a great day.